Alright, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring in this truth worldwide. Yeah, this is just another opportunity to Shalakia, to show the judgment of the Most High being poured out in these last days, man. Right? So, came across this article the other day. It says a Minnesota woman was killed in a rare black bear attack on a secluded island in Canada, right? Let's take a look. It says a Minnesota woman was attacked and killed by a black bear in what officials are calling a rare incident, right? So they're saying it's rare for black bears to attack people, right? But we know what it is. We know it's judgment being poured out from the Most High God, right? Says Catherine Sweat Muller, 62, was staying with her parents Sunday on their secluded family-owned island. Wow. And this first time I'm reading this article. So I didn't know it was a family-owned island. What is that? Says Red Pine Island on Rainy Lake in Ontario, Canada. Now, how the hell this devil get to own the island, man? You know, this devil and her family had to kill a lot of Israelites to acquire that land. The way your ass own a whole island, right? Call lawyer how about Shem Abishai? Call lawyer how about Shem Abishai? All praise, right? Let's continue. Sweat Muller noticed her two dogs barking strangely, so she went out to check on them, right? Ontario Province Police Constable James Davis told CNN, right? Says officers got the call at 6:30 p.m. Salaki, let me read up. It says the dogs came back to the cabin, one injured and bloody, he said, but Sweat Muller didn't return, prompting her mother to call 911. Says officers got the call at 6:30 p.m. local time, but it took them 30 minutes to get to the remote island by boat. Then another 45 minutes to locate Sweat Muller because of the wooded terrain, Davis said, right? Says when they found her about 330 yards from the cabin, a black bear was standing. Salakia. Come on. Says a black bear was standing over her body. He said she was declared dead on the scene. Police fatally shot that black bear, Davis said, before two other black bears, one stumping its feet, snorting and smacking his lips, another one working his way around the perimeter, right? Soon took off. These kinds of attacks are rare, Davis said. In his 11 years as a police officer, he'd never heard of anything like it happening. It says it's fairly unique situation and not an everyday occurrence, he said. Definitely a one-off. Now it's going to become more and more prevalent, more and more common, right? Says in the 110 years starting in 1900, at least 63 people were attacked by black bears in 59 incidents in the US and Canada, according to a 2011 study. It says the slain bear will undergo a necropsy at the University Guelph. The Ontario Ministry of Natural Resources and Forestry is searching for the other two black bears, as said in the statement, right? They was about to have them a feast. man. And these devils own their own island, man. Right. And let's go ahead and filter this through the scriptures, right? Let's close that out. Let's bring this up. And we ought to know, man, this if you in the know, you got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you ought to know that the Most High God sent that man. Because he had a controversy with that woman, right? We already know. This is Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, right? Says teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. So you already know, man, that wicked ass devil owning a damn island was dealt with her parents, man. What type of wickedness did they have to do to acquire that, man? We already know that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? Says they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come they shall not transgress his word, right? So these spirits that the Most High God is pouring out, what, man? They're death angels, man. They're angels on the left hand side to do what the Most High God want them to do, right? Let's prove that. This is Psalms chapter 104 and verse 4. Who maketh his angel spirits, his ministers a flame of fire, right? So guess what, man? Those angels were poured out on that person to do what? To execute judgment. Point blank period, right? And you already know that the Most High loves judgment, man. He delights in it, right? And let's get it. This is the book of Psalm, chapter 37 and verse 28. For Yahweh loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off, right? That's the seed of the wicked, man. Her mama went up there to call 911, right? But guess what? They lived in such a secluded island that the help couldn't come fast enough, man. And that's all of the will of the Most High God, man. He executed judgment on that devil, man. Man, we know that ass wasn't innocent. We know this. It's a lock, yeah. Job 4 and 7. Right? This is the book of Job, chapter 4 and verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where was the righteous cut off, right? Whoever perished being innocent, man. We know that lady was not innocent, man. She could have been one of those ones who, you know what I'm saying, we see those postcards, man, of our people getting lynched and hung. Could have been one of that little girl who was sitting there smiling, man. You never know what these devils have done in their last past life, man. But the Most High God is punishing the wicked. And let's get a couple precepts regarding the wicked, right? And how the Most High God is going to cut them off in this world, man. And we're living in a beautiful time, man, because the children of Israel are returning back to their power. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God is turning the curses back on our enemies, man. It's a beautiful thing. And you ought to delight in the judgment that the Most High is sending out on these people, man. Right? And let's see. The word wicked appears 344 times in 325 verses in the KJV, right? So let's take a look at some of these scriptures, man. Right. Main one right here. This is Job 9 and 24. The earth This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Salakia. Let's get rid of this. Alright. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? Let's get another precept regarding the wicked. And Job, wait a minute. Job wasn't playing, right? This is Job 20 and 5. The triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but a moment, right? It's but a moment, the joy of the hypocrite, man. Right? Let's take a look right here. This is a beautiful one in Psalms that I'm trying to get to. Right? This is Psalm 79. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just for the righteous. Your power trive their hearts and reins, right? So the Most High God tries our hearts and reins, man. Right? It's plain and simple, man. We asking him to put these wicked people out, man. Get them off the planet Earth, and he's doing it little by little, man. Right? Let's get another precept. It's a good one. It says, the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget power, right? So the wicked are going to be turned into hell. What is hell? It's a condition, man. When the Most High God deliver us, I mean, they come back, man, and the top elite are the first fruits of slavery, man. Guess what, man? They're going to be turned into hell. Because our heaven is their hell, and vice versa, man. We got to wake up every day and go work for this man's system where he's created to where it's extremely difficult for us to keep the laws, right? But the Most High God got something for that, man. Right? Let's get another precept. Let me get one more and we'll close it out. Let's go to Proverbs. Right? This is Proverbs 2 and 22. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressor shall be rooted out of it. Right? Or the wicked is going to be cut off from the earth. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Much respect to the brothers laboring in the truth worldwide to wake up the elect of the children of Israel. It's your brother Dawada. And Lord willing, it's been edifying. Till the next time I say, Shalom.